Well, hello guys. This is Jason, aka Clearin from The Forgiven, and
Kim, aka Erwin, or Lucky Charms.
yeah. Well, we wanted to do a little video for you guys, just to kind of give you an introduction as to what we're planning and what our ambitions are for this get together here in July. As a matter of fact, July. When was the date?
July 24th through 27th.
27th. I think that's a Thursday through a Sunday, and that's going to be our third Guild barbecue since The Forgiven started in World of Warcraft in 2005. So,
And it's been like 2 years since the last, hasn't it?
yeah, I think so.
So it's time.
Yeah, it's time. So we've had, we're super excited about it. Again, it's the 24th to the 27th, and it's going to be this time it's going to be in Bakersfield, California. So that's where me and Kim live, and again, it's going to be fun. I think.
We got a lot of plans, a lot of ambitions for this. We want to make sure you guys have the best time you can while you're here. We want to make sure we give you the best of California.
Yeah, and it's one of the good things too is I think Adam and Anita said that this was going to be their first time with all the kids down here, which is super cool. So hopefully, they're able to bring all of them down. Reese, you hearing me? Your kids too, all of you and your wife and your kids. So hopefully we get a big turnout. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be July. So some of the things that we had in mind is some of the sleeping arrangements. I think we have a 4-bedroom house. Of course, y'all know we've got 5 kids. And if you don't, you do now. But so we're going to be pretty tight here. We did think about trying to adjust some things, and I'm not quite sure where we'd fit everybody.
Well, I was thinking possibly if anyone wanted to sleep, like do a little camp out in the backyard. We do have a 3-bedroom tent available and some sleeping bags and plenty of blankets if anyone wanted to do that or bring their own. I'm sure my parents, who live next door to us, would accommodate their backyard if anyone else
I
wanted
didn't think
to.
about that. Yeah.
And plenty of parking space as well between the two houses.
Yeah, and we have 2 corner lots too. So I mean that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we have 2 complete corners. I don't know if you know what a corner lot is, but cul-de-sac.
So basically, we could camp people out back.
Yeah,
Okay.
if anyone wanted to do that.
Yeah, and I have all the boys, so we may have one room extra because we can get all our boys to camp up in one room, and so we may be able to accommodate a couple families. Certainly if that's the deciding factor between you and your family being able to come and not, if you can't afford the hotel stay or campground visit, then please let us know. We'll do everything we can to find a place for you to accommodate you. What we want as many people coming as possible.
Exactly. Yeah, if you can't afford it, we will definitely make sure we can fit you in here somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. So I know Kim had some really good ideas as to some of the things we could do as far as eating, and I'm not too. I don't understand really kind of what you had in mind, but if you want to talk about that a little bit.
Well, it was a suggestion actually by Eric, and I thought it would be kind of fun.
AKA Noob Destroyer, AKA Master Singer.
Yeah, that. Actually, he was talking about making menus for each day, giving you guys options of what to eat while we're here at the house, and using in-game recipe names for those things. Kind of give you a little taste of WoW while you're here.
Yeah, I know.
Thought that would be fun.
Like one of the things Kim was talking about is doing like tea or Kool-Aid or something, and doing the red and the orange.
Oh yeah,
for
doing
like the fuel bot.
Doing flavored drinks. No, health and mana.
Or
red,
health and mana. Okay.
Red for health and blue for mana. Yeah.
Nice.
But
nice.
and we'll try to have plenty of refreshments available for.
But no gnomes. So we don't eat gnomes in this house, or kick them, because I am a gnome.
Yeah. Well, so am I. Lucky Charms.
Right. So yeah, we don't hate gnomes in this house. Just so you guys know.
And Eric, there will be Erwin Ale. I'll make sure there's plenty of it.
That's an inside joke. Eric, one of the other guild officers, was we were blessed enough to have him into our home uh, July. July, I think,
Yeah, I
and
think it
we
was
went
July.
to Magic Mountain. He was courteous enough to loan his wallet, but anyways, that's a different story. Um, and that, and my wife makes homemade kombucha and
No, this was
water
kefir,
kefir,
probiotics,
yeah, like
basically.
probiotics, and so Eric so kindly named it Erwin Ale. So we'll have some of that too. But so themed foods, I thought was a great idea. It'd be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. It's kind of a neat way to put a spin on it, on the thing. Um, Activities. What we were kind of thinking about activities. Now this is going to be Thursday through Sunday, and we were thinking that one of the days I put an email out to Blizzard, and I know I posted this on the Facebook page. But what I'm hoping to do is actually be able to get a guild tour down in Blizzard in Irvine. I would rent a van, depending on how many folks show up, and whoever wants to go, again, it's optional. But we would just drive down there and take a tour of Blizzard headquarters.
Yeah.
They do it. It's once a month. So I don't know how accommodating they are. I'm waiting for a response back from their tours department. So that's one thing we had. Another idea is we were going to have a get together on Sunday. This would be the last day. So we would go down Saturday to the beach and we would stay on the beach. We would camp one of the campsites there or stay in a hotel or, we could just throw up a bunch of tents and, camp. That would make it real cheap for everybody. And we have a big barbecue on the beach was the idea. And then Sunday, get up and have a little church, some worship. We're hoping that Mr. Joe Clausen, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong,
Clausen, I believe.
from Clausen from Facebook. He's going to be on tour doing some worship, and I'm still very optimistic that you're able to come, Joe. Would love to have you there, maybe lead worship, and we can all go through God's Word a little bit and have fun on the beach of California, beautiful beach, California. Some other things we thrown around, I think, was going down to Hollywood maybe or Magic Mountain. There's lots of things around here to do that don't really cost. So my goal is to have like a plethora of things to do for people that maybe have a little money to spend, and those of us that don't. So you're not obligated to do anything, and that's the whole point of this. Is we're going to come together a couple nights, have dinner and have fellowship and have some fun. But it's a vacation too, so none of this is obviously going to be mandatory. Yeah, it's going to be pretty low key. So, and you know what? We're going to encourage everybody, bring out your computers, and we can get a little game on.
We have the fastest Wi-Fi you can get around here, so that or internet.
Yeah, and certainly that's not going to take up the bulk of our time. It's going to be about face-to-face and worship and fellowship and laughing, and we have board games too. Is another thing we thought about is just getting a big old game night party around the house and kids playing, and actually we may send our kids and Adam and Anita's kids over to your mom's house. But we'll figure it out. So anyways, that's kind of what we had planned. This is the first video we're going to do, just introducing ourselves and letting you guys know what we had in mind. And I'm going to do subsequent videos on more in-depth on places to stay, campsites versus hotels, and a little bit around the area. And then I'm going to do more videos about, scheduling and things we're going to do. So keep an eye out for that. We'll post them in the Forgiven Facebook page.
And I'd like to point out, if there's any ideas you have, do some research about the areas around here. Bakersfield is like a central point for all sorts of different places. So, we have Hollywood nearby, we have beaches nearby, mountains, everything. So if there's anything around the area, within, a decent driving distance, and you would like to experience that, shoot us an idea, email or Facebook or whatever you want to do, and let us know, and we can try and plan it. And during the subsequent videos, as we get more of an idea of what's going on, like he said, he's waiting on Blizzard to find out if we can do that. We'll let you guys know what's going on, and if there's anything in there you'd like to see changed or you think might might not be in the best benefit to everybody, or any questions, concerns, or like I said before, suggestions. We'd love to hear them. This is our first big event we're hosting, and we want to make sure that we accommodate everybody as best we can, and we just want to make sure this is a fun time for everybody, because you guys are an extended part of our family. We can't wait to meet you, and we want to make sure that that this is the best time we can give everybody.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys real soon.
All right.
Bye.
God bless.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.